Oh my god, it worked! Oh my goodness, that's so exciting! Welcome back to Terrace Treasures. In this video, we're going to see the next installment in the Waste to Whimsy series. I was given a clarinet and we turned it into a lamp. Here you see some time lapses of me working on tearing apart some lamps of various types so that we can potentially use them to upcycle the clarinet into a new lamp. For this particular project, I did end up buying a threaded rod from the hardware store. However, given enough time, it would have been fairly easy for me to find a threaded rod from another lamp and upcycle it for this project. I just ran short on time, so the final build does incorporate some new items. The next few minutes show our decision-making process in the workshop and some of the work that we did to determine which pieces to use for this particular build. There is a full video version of this linked in the comments if you want to watch the unedited footage. Enjoy! So, with the clarinet, I think I've decided that I want to just go basically straight up and down. So I feel like that shouldn't be all that difficult. And my only holdup is that I cannot find, it should be really simple, I feel like. And I can't find anything that fits down in there. So I thought I bought this, and I thought maybe, and I think this is too wide, but this works, this little teeny tiny one. Or will actually throw them into the pieces, you know? And then I have a couple of different base options. So I have like a silver, which would work. And then when I was thinking for the top, I like this bit that I found. Because I felt like it kind of mirrored the flute on the top. That's what you called it, but... So imagine... and then that on the top. That's what I'm thinking. And actually I think it looks better with this piece. So that's the other thing, is that thing's not going to be long enough. I think if I just get, you know, a normal table lamp and find, you know, get the rod out.
And the reason why, give me just 1 second.
Okay, no problem. Should I go get the other bases too? Okay, I'll go grab them, just so we have them.
Is I don't have long enough threaded rod, but you need this size of threaded rod that is this long. You don't need to have a pipe going through here to that cable, other than the fact, if you have the threaded rod,
infrastructure,
it'll tighten it down.
Right, okay. That's what I was imagining in my head, but I can't, for some reason I just, you know, when you're looking for it, of course you can't find it.
I know.
Oh yeah, it definitely had glue on it, on the threads. So either go to the hardware store and buy exactly what I need.
Right.
I can do that. And then it's just a matter of writing on it, which I should be able to do right now.
But does that concept make sense?
Totally. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I just didn't. I was hoping to do it yesterday, and I got that thing home, and I was like, it's frustrating me to no end. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think the clarinet, I think I can finish it on my own, hopefully. And if not, I'll come back and make your Whimsy. The next few time lapses show the process of finishing the lamp. This includes measuring and sawing the threaded rod and wiring the socket on the lamp. The wire ends need to be stripped to connect to the socket. It took me way longer than it should have to complete this, but I was trying to make sure that I did everything exactly correctly so the lamp would be as safe as possible. Here we see what's called the underwriter's knot, and that is important because it is a strain relief for the inside of the lamp. Any well-made lamp is going to include this knot. It's an insurance policy against the cord getting yanked and loosening the wiring to the socket should the lamp tip over. Okay, this is the moment of truth for the lamp. I just wired it, and I'm pretty sure I got everything right, so we're gonna find out. Okay, here I go. I'm plugging in the lamp. It doesn't have a switch yet, so I'm gonna add that later. Trying to film this and plug it in at the same time. Oh my god, it works! Oh my goodness, that's so exciting! I know you can't see it very well because it's on the table and there's all the garage stuff in the background, but yeah, I'm really, really pleased with myself. Well, and Mike, of course. But I actually did it. I wired it and it works and it's not burning anything down. So yeah, yay me. I am recording just a quick intro because I have some work that I need to do downstairs and I just kind of wanted to talk about what I'm about to do. So I have a project, I have a presentation coming up with my ladies group, and I've probably talked about it at some point before now, but I am giving a presentation on recycling, and so for me, of course, that morphed into a presentation about waste reduction and upcycling and all the other things that I'm super excited about. And I have completed the lamps with a lot of help from Mike, so thank you, Mike. And they need to be cleaned. So there's like some tape on the phone and various things like that. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna time lapse it because obviously I don't think anybody wants to watch me cleaning lamps for 20 minutes or however long it's going to take. So I'm going to clean the lamps. I also have there was a globe lamp that came in, so it's upcycled. So it was a globe, and then they cut the bottom off and made it into kind of like a pendant lamp. And I've been trying to kind of come up with something in my head of how to display that for the presentation, because I'm going to have multiple lamps. I think I'll probably have like 8 to 10 lamps for the presentation, and that's ones that I have and I've made or that I've bought from the store as they came through, that other people upcycled, and then it's and then I'm borrowing a bunch of Mike's lamps as well. And so I need to figure out if one of my tripods or one of my, I think they're called like a C-clamp or something like that, or C-stand, I think they're called. I need to find out if that will work for the globe lamp for displaying it. And then I also, as I was thinking through my presentation and making notes and all of the things to myself today, I realized that it might be actually really helpful to have a reusable bottle activity. It's the thing that I did for Van Talks. I can link it, but basically it's a way to kind of show why recycling is not the end all be all for things, and why we need to be thinking about waste reduction and consumption reduction and all the things. And I realized that it might be really helpful to have an easel for that. So I have an easel actually that I have used as a tripod in the past, but I think it's actually meant to be an easel for like art. So anyway, long story, and it was thrifted. Of course it was. Most everything I own is thrifted. So I'm going to double check that and see if that will work as an easel. And then if so, I'll probably look for like some foam core or something to where I can kind of have like a display, an easel, so that I can teach. So those are the 3 things I want to do for the name project stuff is, or my ladies group. know if I've ever said the name of the ladies group. I don't know if I want to. I might have bleeped that out. If I bleeped it out, there's a reason. Anyway, my ladies group stuff is the stuff that I definitely need to get through so that I'm ready for my presentation, which is not this Friday, but the following Friday. So I have about like 10-ish days left to get ready for that. And anyway, I'm gonna go do that now. I'm gonna go work on thrifted treasures and upcycled treasures, and I'm really excited about my ladies group project. I think it's gonna be, I hope it will be enlightening, and that's 20 more people that got to hear the good word of, recycling is not the end. We need to be thinking about our reducing our consumption, and that doesn't mean sacrifice necessarily. It can mean buying quality over quantity, and it can mean thrifting things and finding things that you really, really love, or having antique things because they last longer. These kinds of things, all the concepts that I, really, really love. So I'm excited to go work on that now. Okay, that's what I'm doing. This upcycled clarinet lamp was given pride of place in the music room of the original owner, as seen here. I thoroughly enjoyed the creative and practical process of making this piece of what could have been trash into an honored treasure. For the thing to stop bouncing around. You want to watch the unedited of this linked in the comments. I did it again. Okay. The next few time lapses, I don't know why I did it like that. Oof, that's a mouthful. Let's try that again. Oh, I wasn't ready anyways. For sake. I treasure the upcycling process and turning trash into treasure almost as much as I treasure you. If you want to be a gem, hit like on the video, share this with someone who you think might enjoy it, and consider subscribing to Tara's Treasures if you haven't already. Tell me in the comments below, what unwanted treasure do you have that you'd want to turn into a functional art piece?